Alright, so Kabam did a new live stream today and I watched it all and I took notes as well so I can, give some pretty good information and just summarize things a little bit because the live stream was pretty long. So yeah, I have to cover the Dani Moonstar and Lady Deathstrike first look, which by the way, they look pretty dang cool. And then the Titan Crystal as well. There is a lot of information on that. And yeah, a lot of really vital information to know there. Additionally, there's Battlerealm Brawl, which is pretty interesting. And there's a lot of additional little hints of things to come, which are pretty dang massive. Like, for example, an event that they call the best free-to-play event ever, which I'm curious to see about that as well. So yeah, a lot to cover today, but first up, Lady Deathstrike. So Lady Deathstrike is the 250th champion to come out this year, which is just, not this year, but in general, which is just pretty dang insane, man. And here are some of her notable abilities. So first up, she stops mutant, unblockable, and unstoppable, so she's a very, very good Weapon X counter, it seems. Additionally, she has consistent heal block, which, like I said, really good Weapon X counter. And then she has armor up for the usual Havoc counters. And then she's a pretty interesting tech character because she's a Rupture champion. And that's not really common in the tech class. I think she's the only tech champion at Rupture. So yeah, that's pretty dang cool. And you want to build up ferocity charges, which helps her go into this ferocious state, and then that's how you do your damage output. But yeah, pretty interesting character. She also has a massive safety net with a 90% regen on any special attack, which is quite insane. But yeah, she looks pretty cool. And now let's talk about Dani Moonstar. Now I think Dani Moonstar is the more interesting character abilities wise because she has these things called illusions, right? And you convert them into a falter on parry. So yeah, she's a pretty interesting non-parry type of character, which is pretty cool. She has access to slow as well. But here's the cool part. She has Nero arrows, right? And this is I think it heal blocks. It might be the same as Archangel's neurotoxins to where they reduce ability accuracy as well. We don't know yet, but I know she counters Nick Fury's life model decoy, which is pretty dang cool as well. She also counters immortality, indestructible, and also regeneration below 10% health. So counters Hercules, counters Immortal Hulk, champs like that, which is pretty cool. And she is a red number and prowess damage dealer. So yeah, a pretty nice kit there. I can't wait to see how she turns out. And now let's talk about the Titan Crystal. So the Titan Crystal, at base, it replaces the 6-star feature system for the 7-star characters. The 6-star feature crystal is still going to be a thing, of course, but yeah, this is for the 7-star only. And every new champion that comes out will be a 7-star in the Titan Crystal from Dani Moonstar onwards. That is pretty dang sweet, man. Unfortunately, Adam Warlock just missed the cut. It makes sense. I feel he'd be way too good as a 7-star. So yeah, it was probably intentional there. But yeah, it's just a bit unfortunate, man. So there's 18 champions in the crystal, and there's no overlap between the Titan Crystal and the base pool. So every champion in the Titan Crystal is going to be exclusive, right? They will not be just a base pool character. So yeah, that's pretty dang awesome. And then eventually, the Titan Crystal characters will go to the base pool. So yeah, pretty sweet. However, they also said that champions can be added without being in the Titan Crystal first. So some champions can just go straight to the base pool, which is pretty dang interesting. The Titan Crystal releases on August 16th, and here's how to get the shards. So there's going to be some in Battlegrounds, Alliance War, Endgame content, and eventually offers. All of these things will be implemented probably in the later half of the year, September or something like that. And additionally, of course, you get the 600 from dupes, and then the 1200 from a max signature ability crystal, which no one has right now, obviously. And also, it costs 20,000 shards per crystal. So yeah, quite the increase from 15,000, but it is what it is. So here's a look at the Titan Crystal, the shards and the actual crystal. I think it's really pretty. I love the, it just gives me a really nice vibe. So yeah, I like it a lot. And here's the first group of the Titan Crystal. We have Strife, Guardian, Sorcerer Supreme, Mr. Negative, Atuma, and Odin. These characters are all pretty sweet. And one of them is getting buffed. So yeah, just a pretty nice time here. Just some really interesting characters. I feel they're all gonna be pretty dang solid. So yeah, a very, very nice first group 1. And now let's go straight to group 3. So now we have Dani Moonstar, Lady Deathstrike, of course, and then we have Crossbones, and then Hyperion, which is just what? That's pretty dang insane, man. 7-star Hyperion, that's awesome. That is so awesome. So yeah, group 3 looks fantastic. So here's why I skimmed over Group 2. It's because we actually vote for them. So the voting starts on June 5th with the Mystic class, and then we can vote for every class, like, I think every 2 days or so. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. It should be a pretty fun time, to be honest. So here's like the order of their release. So Group 1 is going to be released to the base pool in October 2023. The Group 2 that we vote for will be December 2023. And then Group 3 with like Dani Moonstar, Lady Deathstrike, Hyperion, Crossbones, and 2 other characters actually who are Science and Mystic. So yeah, that's hinting at like, July champions, Science and Mystic. Pretty cool. Maybe Morbius, who knows? I hope it is, man. But yeah, they'll be released in February 2024. So yeah, just a pretty interesting like rotation there. Now we have Battlerealm Brawl, which was honestly pretty vague in their description. They just said it was going to be in like October, it was going to be held in Vancouver, which I don't think I can even attend it because I don't have a passport. So yeah, that's a rip on my end. But additionally, it's supposed to be like Summoner Showdown again, I think, and there's gonna be like some events in game tailored towards it as well. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. But yeah, it looks pretty nice, I guess. Yeah, it looks interesting for sure. But then after that, they just dropped some like massive news. So the first thing is there will be a Legends event in August, right? And this is their quote, not mine. The best free-to-play event ever. I don't know what that means. Am I interested now? 100%. Because, a free-to-play event, not only that, but the best one ever. And I just realized I forgot to do the end quote. So yeah, it just looks like it's ongoing. But anyways, that's pretty cool, and this kind of hyped me for sure. So Gladiator First Look might be on June 19th. That is honestly awesome, man. If you don't know, I am like a massive Cosmic simp. I love Adam Warlock, I love Icarus, like Super Skrull, Nova. I just love all of them, right? And so another Cosmic character, I am so on board. I just love it, man. I know White Tiger probably should have won for sure because we already have a lot of good Cosmic characters, but I'm still pretty excited for that. So yeah, some pretty nice stuff there. Additionally, a Lady Deathstrike giveaway will happen on June 19th on their live stream. This might be a 7-star Lady Deathstrike, which would just be like crazy, right? A 7-star Lady Deathstrike just like for free. That sounds insane. It probably will be a 6-star, but if it's a 7-star, dude, that's just crazy, man. And additionally, Ascension info will come out soon. We don't know how soon. They said probably in the next month or two, which honestly, I'm pretty excited for. So yeah, Ascension should be pretty cool. And additionally, the Battleground store is going to be like updated soon. They said they're working on it right now. So yeah, hopefully more information on that soon as well. And yeah, I think that covers everything. They also went over the new event quest, but honestly, there's already like information about it on the forum. So yeah, I just wasn't gonna bother with that. And yeah, I think that's about it for this video. Hopefully this helps you. I know the live stream was pretty long, so I thought, you know what, maybe I'll just summarize it for y'all just to make it a little bit easier on yourselves. So yeah, hopefully this helps. And yeah, that's about it for me.